I'm Brian Parsons in for Bruce. A big night of racing tomorrow night out at Langley Speedway in Hampton when the K&N Touring Series makes its only stop of the season. Now, this is a good chance to see some of NASCAR's young and up-and-coming stars of the future, and one driver to keep an eye on, a 16-year-old from outside of Richmond that is already a racing veteran. Gray Gaulding is like any other 16-year-old kid. He plans on spending some time this summer at the beach with his family and friends, but he also has a really cool job.
I'm going to be doing a lot of racing.
Gray Gaulding is one of NASCAR's top prospects. He's been racing since he was 3 years old, and when he was 12, he beat Kevin Harvick in a go-kart race.
When I was out there racing, he treated me just like I was another grown man out there, even though I was only 12 years old. He'd get out there and we beat each other up and everything, so it was a lot of fun. He was like, man, I got beat by a 12-year-old.
Gaulding's biggest win came last year. That's when he took the checkered flag in a K&N Series race at the 1 Mile Phoenix International Raceway.
To be able to finally get it done for all of the people that's ever worked so hard for me, especially now that I won in the NASCAR level, is pretty cool. And hopefully I can add some more wins to my name in NASCAR.
Gaulding's coming off of a big weekend, but come Monday, it was back to reality for the NASCAR driver without a driver's license.
It's funny that I don't have my driver's license, but actually a couple days ago I had to go do driver's education, and it was one day after I raced Pensacola, Florida, in which we got the pole, and then the next day I flew to St. Louis, Missouri, and raced in the truck race at Gateway at 180 miles an hour. And then my mom wakes me up the next day and like, all right, let's go. You're going to driver's education.
Racing trucks and stock cars in the K&N Series is fine for now for Gray Gaulding, but when he turns 18, he hopes to get a seat in the Nationwide Series.
I think that's the best opportunity to be able to run in the Nationwide Series at 18 and trying to go for, obviously, the Rookie of the Year, but every competitor wants to go after the championship.
The ultimate goal, though, to make it to NASCAR's biggest stage, the Cup Series.
That's the dream. You know, everybody, as being in the sport of NASCAR, everybody wants to be you know, being able to have 8 titles, to be the best ever over, you know, Dale Earnhardt, Richard Petty, and you know, Jimmy Johnson. Hopefully one day I'll be able to step on the top of the sport, the pinnacle, which is the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. And me and my grandpa always had it, is our dream is hopefully I could be the youngest ever to win the Daytona 500. So I'm going to do everything in my power to hopefully get to that level here in the next couple of years.
What a mature young
so
man.
Cool.
16 years old, doesn't have his driver's license, and he's going 180 miles an hour in a truck race in St. Louis.
That's what I'm talking about.
They don't run moonshine anymore and then go to NASCAR. They pretty much, since they're 5 years old, they're already racing.
He's got 5 years before he could even drink moonshine.
I can see that blue light chasing him on 180 miles an hour on the racetrack.
Isn't that you on 64 all the time?
Yeah, right.